So a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Keep It Simple alleges that Duke Dennis has an agenda for teen boys. Hey man, we on the road to 100K, okay? So I need everybody hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. Just gotta make sure we good, cause last video I recorded, my mic wasn't on. It was using a different microphone and it messed the whole video up. But hey man, let's see what it's hitting for.
Listen, bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. Shout out to this young woman right here, a frontline soldier. She is pretty much calling out how Duke Dennis literally ran game after game to all these women and played all these women. And she's pretty much giving information to women that you need to run away from men like this. Now, with that being said, a lot of women, they realize it wasn't a rumor. When I talked about Duke Dennis having a lot of kids, they said, oh, he didn't say, listen, I haven't had to block a guy. He said, but Duke Dennis is attractive. What? I literally had to block a guy. He came on my page. He said, but Duke Dennis is attractive. This is the day and age that we're living in the year 2025. If men seem like they get a lot of women, a lot of men seem like, wow, these guys are valuable. But my question is, what is the value?
Bro, y'all gotta think, bro. A lot of the women, bro, one thing about women, if you a nigga who on your shit, bro, you an attractive nigga, you know what I'm saying? You really about your shit, bro. You intimidate a lot of women, bro, because they know they're not on your level. Some of these niggas, bro, that be having all the hoes, those hoes are not meant for you, my nigga. Those are no good hoes, you know what I'm saying? They got all these baby mamas for a reason, bro. And they not with none of them. You know what I'm saying? They all toxic and crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Duke is, but that's how it be, bro. So sometimes, man, you gotta count your blessings, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dodged the bullet. Yeah, she fine, bro, but man, you dodged the bullet, bro. Just be thankful you ain't gotta deal with that shit. For real, bro.
Seem like, wow, these guys are valuable. But my question is, what is the value if you
gotta
get
think about the
20 women, make 20 kids, and you don't take care of your 20 kids?
Right. You gotta think about them type of women they are.
Sell this image to kids. When you think about Duke Dennis, these guys are targeting kids. They're targeting kids who are lost, who don't have any sense of manhood.
Yeah, that's their audience, bro. Like I said, bro, don't no grown adults really have the time. There's always exceptions. There's adults out there that do watch these niggas throughout the day, even at work. But I'm a grown man, bro. I'm 25, my nigga. I got a full-time job, nigga. I do YouTube, I do real estate, I do all type of shit, bro. So I don't have the time to sit down and watch no fucking streamer all day, bro. I don't have the time to even watch a TV show, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have the time for that shit. So who watches these people? It's majority kids, man. You know what I'm saying? So whenever y'all see people, these people doing this crazy shit, just know they're doing this for really kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, tragic.
Targeting kids who are lost, who don't have any sense of manhood. So this is Rolling Stones, actually. This is crazy. Rolling Stones literally said Duke Dennis, before the situation, they said he was a top 5 most influential man in the world.
Top 5, nigga.
They said that he makes the work. This is the Rolling Stone we're talking about. This is not a South Carolina newspaper. We're talking about the Rolling Stone. They tried their best to make him seem like...
Bro, that does not even really mean nothing, though. Like, that's agendas that they have. You know, that's politics. That's the Rolling Stone. They gonna push whatever they want to push. That's like TMZ. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's a ladies' man. But I keep telling you, all these guys that are ladies' man, they are chasing girls, and these guys are boys. You could be a boy with money. If you're born into money, 9 out of 10, you're gonna be 11 with $1 million of daddy's money. So don't get it twisted. You could be a boy with money. But just because you're 20 or 30 with money, you can still be a boy with money as well. So
that's true.
Rolling Stones rated him top 5 most influential streamers in the world. But this was before they found out he had all these kids running around. Not only that, his first baby mama unalive somebody. But then when I tell you guys really don't date women with kids or don't vet women with kids, you guys want to tell me, but Missy, keep it simple, but Missy, keep it simple. Duke Dennis' first baby mother is in jail. She literally stabbed the man in his throat. That's brutal. But you're probably thinking, how did that happen?
He died?
Easy. When a man run off on a woman that got to carry his seed for 9 months, these women are hurt. These women are going through it.
No cap.
And guys don't think about that. They just think, oh, it's a freak woman with a child. No, you guys are not thinking about the damage that was done. Rolling Stone, they know that he's a warlock because he's in the know. So they say, where his charm? First of all, men don't need charm. All we need is strength. And I'm going to say this again. Men don't need charm. All we need is strength. Magicians and warlocks, they need charm. Do you believe in magic? So he said, where his charm with the ladies has made him an almost mythic figure. Not to his kids, for teenage boys. I told you guys, this is Rolling Stone. They say he's a mythic figure for teenage boys. He still has millions of subscribers on YouTube, though, where he posts videos of IRL street games.
I mean, you got to think, bro. Even actors and musicians are, like, they have target audiences as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, like, who we grew up watching, they wasn't really doing no crazy shit, though. Like, I grew up watching, like, Bow Wows and who else, bro? I don't even know. Like, Bow Wow's a prime example, bro. That nigga was, like, you know what I'm saying, the staple child image, my nigga, back in the day, bro. When I was growing, like Mike and all that shit came out, bro, that nigga Bow Wow was that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't on, no, he was on some get the girls type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, like, his character and stuff, but, I mean, even Duke doing it, this internet stuff is a character, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he's that's his image, but it's just these day and age, it's worse, bro. Like back then there was still stuff, but it wasn't like it was now. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just way worse. And with this YouTube and the music stuff, like this day and age with the alphabet people, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just everything's like soft and like it's cool to like joke about that stuff, bro. And like, I don't know. Hopefully y'all get what I'm saying, man. I ain't trying to speak too hard on
New York and hanging out, but he's not hanging out with his kids. You guys have to understand, when I tell you the whole goal of warlocks is to target kids. That's why Disney say, do you believe in magic? They target kids. See, a lot of young people, these are the people in my comment section, and they're obsessed with Duke Dennis.
It's nothing wrong with having a target audience, bro. But what are you doing? Like that Aiden Ross, that gay stuff, bro. Like, that wouldn't... We was joking like that back when I was in school. I wasn't joking like that. They was joking like that. And I wasn't fucking with them niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hey, man, don't come over here playing with me like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told niggas straight up. I almost swung on that nigga one time, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? That nigga ain't never tried no foo-foo shit again. On my mamas. And we was so back then, to me, that was lame. Growing up now, and I'm like, why would I ever sit down and watch Aiden Ross? And I realized who his audience was. Okay, his kids watching him. But this shit is old, bro. They been doing this, and I don't find none of it funny, but it's funny now. You know what I'm saying?
Realize they turn him into this,
and that's the type of shit you do with a young audience, bro. And then like this whole next generation, like. Even if it's just internet shit, bro, that does shake the whole next generation. Hope y'all know that, bro. Because they're going to grow up using the same lingo, the same terms, whatever. Like, that's the way it is, bro. So y'all have an influence, bro. You know, y'all are figures. You know
behind the scenes, aka the rich
people
sugar
do want to be y'all, bro.
Daddies, they told him, join the lodge, get down with the mysteries. We will make you bigger than life. And he sold his soul, but he has to. He has 8 kids. 9 out of 10, it's easier to sell your soul when you have unwanted kids. And the reason I say unwanted, these guys, they want the coochie. They don't want the kids. And that's the problem. Like I said, a lot of men that are wise, we stay away from women because we are smart. We understand that if we smash these women raw, they're going to pop up with a kid. Now, this is Duke Dennis' first baby mom. Somebody thought this was worth dating. I'm just gonna be honest. See, I talk about real life experiences. We just made a video on the other channel where a guy was being stepdaddy to a kid. He killed him and took his Cadillac. Imagine that. You give a woman her son shelter, the man unalives you and take your Cadillac. So yeah, this is Duke Dennis' first baby mom. She's in jail of 2022. She slit her boyfriend's throat. So you guys have to.
I mean, this a blurry ass picture, but she look alright. You know what I'm saying? Send her a visitation letter. Not a visitation letter. God damn it. Send her a goddamn letter or something. You know what I'm saying?
Understand. Duke.
Damn, I need this one to be blurred though. Hold on, cause don't tell me it look like she kind of thick though, don't it? Look like she kind of thick though, don't it? Huh? You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't even have custody.
Dude, that nigga been getting some good ones,
Of his first child.
Okay, see you, dude. Hold on.
You guys have to understand, but he's supposed to be a mythical figure to teenage boys.
That's the problem. Body, bro.
So this is a guy that thought it was a great idea in South Carolina to date Duke Dennis' baby mother. He's gone, no longer to return again. He got his throat slit. This is crazy, bro. And when I tell you guys stay away from women with kids, people can't understand because they're not established. But established men, we understand that damage has been done. These men went all the way. They hit these women with a back forward, straight bust up in them. And at the end of the day, they did the way. Now it's crazy, bro. He's gone, no longer to return again. He got his throat slit. This is crazy, bro. And when I tell you guys stay away from women with kids, people can't understand. Throat slit. This is crazy, bro. And when I tell you guys stay away from women with kids, people can't understand because they're not established. But established men, we understand that damage has been.
They can't understand because they're not established. What does you being established have to do with you messing with a girl with kids or not? If you're not what? That doesn't make
done.
Who you mean they're not established? The woman?
Yeah, they broke up.
This throat slit. This is crazy, bro. And when I tell you guys stay away from women with kids, people can't understand because they're not established. But established men, we understand that damage has been done. These men went all the way. They hit these women with a back forward, straight bust up in them. And at the end of the day, they dipped on them. They skated on them.
Nah, bro. Nah. I won't hit I won't hit another girl that got kids, bro. I done it twice. I think. You know what I'm saying? I think one of them was on birth control. I know one of them was on birth control for sure. But the other one, I don't know if she was or not, bro. But I won't do it again, bro, because them is the ones. Why your relationship with that nigga didn't work out? You know what I'm saying? Why that didn't work? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like y'all are the most. What's the word? Fertile? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are the most easiest to get pregnant. You've already had a kid, so you can get pregnant again. I'm not raising that nigga's child. I'm just not doing it, bro. Especially if it's a son. Fuck no. Sorry, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Not me personally. Sorry, man. I'm building my own legacy over here, bro.
This woman had to carry. These women are in pain. When they carry babies, they are in pain. So they carry this man baby for 9 months.
And then it's like, I'm clearly not messing with them. You know what I'm saying? And yet you already got a kid, but yet we're not together. After I did to mess with a couple.
Pain, and then
at a certain point, who fault is it really though? You know what I'm saying?
Carry this man
the real problem
and baby for 9 months of pain, and then these guys are dipping and streaming. These guys are collecting awards, and this man is supposed to step up and take care of Duke Dennis' baby mama. This man got his throat slit. When it's all said and done, to the family members of this man,
I mean that, but now we see why Duke didn't want to fuck with her though. You see why Duke didn't take care of that kid? She crazy. she slit a nigga throat.
Heart goes out to you because he didn't listen to message like Mr. Keep It Simple. If you're an established man and you think abundance in your wise, there are billions of women without kids. So if you don't have kids, why would you even think twice? This is him again, you know.
Thanks, bro.
Dating Duke Dennis' baby mom. A lot of guys, they are It's like they have a joy or a pride in saying, I'm with Tracy T, baby mother, Cash Doll. I'm with Duke Dennis, baby mom. It's like they get a high out of it. But at the end of the day,
it's one thing if you got kids yourself, bro. He might have had kids. You know what I'm saying?
To an end. Duke.
I mean, unless he's saying that from the point, like, he knows he doesn't have kids, then okay. But he could have had kids. You know what I'm saying? If I had a child, you know what I'm saying, then that'd be different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have one, bro. I'm not raising yours, and I'm not paying for everything for you and me and your child. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You got me fucked up. Some of these bro, they try to, man, you got to be careful, bro, because a lot of them just want what you can do for them, bro. That's like 90% of women, bro. So you have to be careful, my nigga. Even the single ones with no kids, they really worse. I don't know, bro. I don't even know.
Duke Dennis' baby mama, she was loyal to only Duke Dennis, and he wasn't checking out as Duke Dennis, and he realized he wasn't Duke Dennis, and he got his life ended messing with Duke Dennis' baby mother. This happens all over the world. This is not a melanated thing, no divide, but this man would still be alive if he actually took time and worked on his resources. If the dude
so is he saying unestablished men go with women who have a child because they got their own place and shit? I guess I don't know. It's a lot of women living with their parents and you know, live with their mama with the kid over there. It's a lot of that going on, bro. You know, it's tough. You know, you're single. But why is y'all relationship not working out? Is all these niggas just dogging bitches like this? Or is y'all hoes just crazy? You gotta think about it sometime, bro.
He would have realized I could talk to any woman in South Carolina without kids, but not until when you're not established,
Neither.
You feel your options are limited. Then you got dating coaches out here say, oh, date women with kids. This man got his throat slit. Gone. My man got hit with a fatality.
This culture's
Duke Dennis' baby mom hit this man with a fatality. And I'm supposed to be 39 without kids telling men to go out here and date women with kids. Listen, you run the risk. The damage has been done. These dudes, they went all the way.
If you're 39, bro, you ain't got no kids. I'm looking around my age, bro. A lot of these bitches got kids already. I'm 39. I might be cooked. If I'm single, my nigga, might not have no option. You know what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? Shorty gonna get knocked up one day, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
A pause, and at the end of the day, they took a pause on a relationship. And I'm gonna say this again: they busted inside of a woman. I'm not calling pause. These guys skated and took a pause on a woman, but these women, they are dealing with rage. They're dealing with anger. How dare you just bust inside of me and take off? That's what the problem is. But see, we're supposed to look at Russell Wilson and Sierra, and we're supposed to be programmed just how we're programmed through the media.
Bro,
and we're not supposed to think bigger picture. This woman literally took this man's life in South Carolina, called the cops and say, pick this man up, and then dip to Louisiana. It's crazy. Once again, shout out to Louisiana. They got her. And then this lady said, Duke Dennis' attractiveness and success came from him siphoning those women energies. He is a warlock. He is practicing magic. I told you guys since day one, they all do. When you see those guys in a D9, those are warlocks. They are meant to make believe, or just any fraternity, or all these musicians, when they go on stage, they thought the horns.
Bro, y'all gotta realize at a certain point, women like men who get women. It's that simple. So why you think they keep lining up next in line for this nigga? Y'all signing up for this shit. Just like I reacted to that video yesterday, bro. Shorty said, please abort the baby. Please give me money for the abortion. I don't want to be the 9th baby mama. The 9th? You already knew all of that before you... Man, why are you spreading your legs like an eagle, my nigga? Going raw dog. No hot dog. You know what I'm saying? and you laying up with this nigga, knowing he got all these baby mamas and shit. Like that's your fault at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
They're warlocks, and people don't
That
understand
says a lot
that.
about you at the end of the day. It's not just the man who runs away. Now Duke having 8 baby mamas, that's some shit though. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit though.
That's why when you see these girls going crazy over these pimps or
Better take two to
these
tango,
guys
man.
in the industry, people think, oh, they're good with women. No, they got these women under a spell. You guys have to understand. She said Duke Dennis was siphoning those women's energies. He's a warlock. He practices magic. The lady said exactly. Women didn't see. They were in love with him. They were in love with women's energy that he siphoned. You guys have to understand. I've been trying to tell you, Kai Cenat is a warlock. All of them. The whole AMP is warlocks. I Show Speed, all of them. The warlocks. Tylil, all of them. My man Tylil said, Lord, we pray for influence. Who will pray to the Lord for influence?
Bro, I never heard of none of these niggas. Like, I guess they might have came up on TikTok though, man. But I never really heard of none of these niggas. That's why I'm like, just now that I'm getting back on my channel and reacting and doing videos and shit, I'm just like trying to figure out who all these niggas really is, bro. Like, I've been heard about Duke. You know what I'm saying? But like a nigga like Tight Lil, like I've never heard of that nigga, bro. Like, I know he's a streamer. He not like a YouTuber, but like, bro, never heard of him.
You guys have to understand it's real. And a lot of these young men, they're lost. They don't have real men to look up to. So they think somebody like Duke Dennis having 8, and he's probably going to have more. He's probably going to have 18. So they think somebody is running around with 8 or 8.
Nigga said 18, man. What the fuck?
18 kids. They think that's really pimping. Lady said he knew he was more.
Bro, pimping is the bitch giving you money, bro. That's pimping. Not you got all these kids and all these women or whatever, and you're paying for everything. That's tricky.
Most attractive.
Y'all got the game fucked up. Y'all niggas is not pimping. Duke is not a pimp. Them hoes is not bringing him. They not bringing him money. You know, like, yeah, he does content with them, but they're not bringing him money though. He's building up their platform, they OnlyFans at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So
childless. That's why you never want to be famous. That's why you never want to fit into society. That's why you shouldn't care about power. Because at the end of the day, listen, I shot at a dude that had 12 kids in 15 years, but he's with his woman and he's with his kids. There's nothing wrong with having
with one of them women, because you can only be
8 kids
unless you
take care of them. But the problem is, Duke Dennis' first child, he's not even involved with that. He doesn't even have custody. So this dude is producing all these kids while playing video games, and this is why I told you about the baby boy Tyrese culture. And then the lady said he's not mad that he has so many kids. He's mad we found
Tyrese culture. This is crazy.
Now, listen, any man with a lot of kids is not attractive. You feel me? To a woman without kids. So what they need to do is they got to push this image that they're mythical figures, and
that's true, but it's not though, because it's they lining up. She didn't want to be the 9th baby mama, but yet this is your first child. Can't make it up, though.
They're warlocks, and they make all the women just pass out. So they got to protect their image. That's one thing about warlocks and liars. They have to protect their image. They can't tell you straight up, listen, we straight smashing these joints raw and we dipping on them. We stay smashing these joints raw and we skating on them.
I mean,
we stay
what else would you get from Duke Dennis, bro? If a nigga's claiming he's smashing hoes, bro, and is not promoting no condoms. You know what I'm saying? What else do you think he doing?
These joints raw and we straight not showing up when the baby born. We smashing these joints raw and we don't even call. We smashing these joints raw and we don't care. We
Fuck
just
the baby.
You know, this is
I got another one lined up next week. I'm finna bust in her. The nigga, what? I got one lined up tomorrow. Finna bust in her. She gonna have a baby and I'm finna dip on her. Then I'm gonna do. I got 5 lined up this month. I'm finna do just like that. Soon as 9 months from now, when they all have the kids, fuck them. I'm still smashing. I'm still doing the same shit. Cause that's what I wanna do. What the fuck? Nah, niggas ain't out here like that, bro. Y'all niggas that do got all these. Man, I got an uncle, man. Man, but what it be, bro? Niggas be fucking all these hoes, bro. Niggas be chasing pussy, bro. That's what it be, bro. And be hitting them raw. It's not that they aiming to have these kids and dip on them. Niggas just be trying to fuck something, bro. Not gonna lie, man. Cause I got family that got hella kids, bro. Niggas just be like horny, bro.
Yeah, shit. Pop.
Shit, my dad sexy. Just told me the other day, man. He said, man, don't be getting... Yeah, nigga said, man. Cause I just moved, man. This nigga was like, man, don't be fucking with... Man, don't be getting nobody pregnant over here, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but this is what little kids...
I'm cool on, man. I'm sticking to myself. I'm protecting my energy right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man.
I showed you the article. It was a real article. Rolling Stone says he's a mythical figure to teenage boys. My question is, for these teenage boys, where are their men in their life to show them that Duke Dennis could care less about women? Who cares if 1,000 women run up to a man? They can run up to a man, and guess what? If you're famous, at the end of the day, you take a picture with Duke Dennis or you do a video with Duke Dennis, you might go viral. So these women that are running up, they're not running up because they're attracted to him. They're running up to him because he's famous. You guys have to understand. Duke Dennis did not want the world to know that he's out here procreating and skating. And I feel like women are catching on. And one thing about women, they don't really like it when you out here procreating and skating. At the end of the day, a lot of women, especially without kids, they're looking for eligible bachelors without kids.
None of these girls that are going to Duke Dennis like this, bro, that are just flocking to that nigga. It might be a shorty who ain't, who won't, just go jump on them instantly. And as soon as they see him, and they ain't really on all that fanned out shit. That still like them, you know what I'm saying? But most of them that going and doing that fanned out shit, bro, they fans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they're fanned the fuck out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And none of them are gonna be genuine, honest. You know what I'm saying? It's with good intentions. That's not what they are, bro. You know what I'm saying? Duke knows that shit. You know what I'm saying? They groupies.
A lot of women, when they find out you got 7, 8 kids, they're like, nah, I'm not feeling that.
So that's why they're lining up. They don't give a fuck. Some women don't give a fuck. Just let me, like Brittany Renner, just let me have a child, please. That's all they want. And then they're out. She stole a baby and money from whatever the fuck that nigga PJ. I know her name and not his. That's fucking crazy, bro. And then she stole Kevin Gates' energy, bro. She done fucking translated to goddamn Muslim, and she not Muslim in 5 years, bro. Bro, Kevin Gates might fucking be worse. We might get a worse version of Kevin Gates now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how when Soul Illuminati got with Ash, they like swapped energies. That's what fucking Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner about to damn near do, depending on how strong Kevin Gates is. You know what I'm saying? That nigga done fucked her, man. Let that bitch steal his energy. Fuck no. Over here talking about she Muslim. She done got with you, converted to Muslim and dipped. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here.
When it's all said and done, this man is in Dubai, but he doesn't take his kids to Dubai. And this is what guys want to be
bro,
like.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I had a kid, bro, like I'm trying to actually have like a family though. Like I don't know about y'all. Like I grew up like having, like going to family reunions and shit, bro. Like I want to have my own family, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a dynasty, my nigga. If I'm in Dubai, my son coming with me. I've never seen Dubai. I ain't never even been to Florida. I've been to Cali. I've been to New York, Niagara Falls type shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been to the city though, New York City. I need to slide there. But I ain't been to Florida, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't been out the country, nigga. I'm taking my child. Shit.
This is what guys strive to be like. This is what Rolling Stone, the industry, they're pushing this number.
And
guess what? When the joke is up, when the show is over, the lodge, they call your number. So when it's all said and done,
if you are your own person, man, make sure you be your own person. Don't get influenced. You gonna see all this stuff on the internet that make you counter think what you already feel about certain things, you know what I'm saying? But just remember who you are, bro. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense to you, then you're not tripping. You know what I'm saying? You're not always wrong. Sometimes some of y'all niggas is really stupid though. You know what I'm saying? But like a nigga like me though, I gotta be careful, bro, because sometimes I'm not always wrong with how I feel, and then you might see something, somebody might say something, and then you know that'll try to fuck you up. But that's what they're saying is actually not right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, at the end of the day, you know what's right. That's what matters.
The baby mamas, they say they're not getting any help.
They're
saying he's not helping. He's in Dubai, not taking care of his kids. That's what these guys do. They have kids and they go to different cities. If the kid is in Dallas, why is the dad in Colorado? If the kid is in Colorado, why is the dad in Michigan? If the kid is in Michigan, why is the dad in the Dominican Republic? A lot of these guys, they're procreating, they're taking pictures in different cities, but their kids are not with them. You guys have to understand, there's nothing cool about
just running like a bitch. That's what the bitches do. The nigga take the picture of them. Oh God, it's always a nigga behind the camera. That's the nigga really running the show.
Selling women dreams. I used to do it, and I thank God that I didn't get multiple women knocked up by selling dreams. I used to sell dreams. At the end of the day, it's easy to sell a woman a dream and get her pregnant, but I don't care what anybody says. It's an unwanted baby when you don't like the woman. The woman is attached to the baby. So if you don't like the woman, of course you're going to skate on the baby. Why would you hang around the baby if you don't like the woman? And I'm going to say this again. It's called attachments. When you have sex with a woman, that's all about attachments. That's why I don't want to have sex, because no woman is going to say, Mr. Keep It Simple, you used me for my insides. No, I didn't. I was making content. You used me for my behind. No, I didn't. I was behind the record button making content. So when it's all said and done, listen, stay focused before you end up homeless. And to all you kids that...
Some niggas just be wanting the pussy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so, and then like they relationship don't end up working out, so the nigga be gone. You know what I'm saying? Well, she crazy. Niggas be dipping. You know what I'm saying? Because the relationship doesn't work out. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like niggas do be trying. And they be caring, they be, you know what I'm saying, they be trying and don't work out. But dude, on the other hand, he probably is just running reckless. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
You want to be yourself and like idolize Duke Dennis, you need to think twice and ask yourself, do you want to have 8 kids? And do you want your baby mothers full of rage to the point where they slash the next man's throat because you left them hanging and skated on your baby? When it's all said and done, listen, we could change the world if we change ourselves. And as men, we must love women, protect women. And if we procreate, we don't skate and go to other cities and leave our children.
Bro, that woman gotta be worth it though, bro. Like you, out of 8 of them though, you can't, I don't know. Well, none of them was wife material, my nigga. Some niggas just be, some niggas don't give a fuck, bro. They just trying to keep fucking. They don't want to have to deal with all that drama. You know what I'm saying? So cause it's nothing like whenever you first meet someone, bro. The energy good. You know what I'm saying? Those are the best moments. After a while, then the drama gets involved, bro. That shit be dead, bro. That is fuck, bro. It's annoying. But then all you do is build that up over time, and now you got 10 baby mamas. Shit's crazy, bro. Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this stuff, though, man. If you made it to the end of this video, you bored, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit off platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. I'll get at y'all on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9.